This is A-Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So I got a quick article to read to you, and then I'll be back with my perspective because we're talking about why Black women actually hate to be traditional. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay. Internet agrees with husband who says his stay-at-home wife is responsible for housework. Reddit users sided with one man who said he told his stay-at-home wife that she's responsible for the majority of the housework at the couple's shared home. In a viral post, he asked the subreddit's nearly 3.4 million members if he was wrong to tell his wife that she'll be taking care of the house while he's at work, explaining that his wife wanted to be a stay-at-home wife. He said that she recently came to him and asked if they could discuss their potential chore split when she's no longer working full-time. She said that I'd have to take the trash out every day and do laundry, he wrote before relaying his own desired terms. I said that since she'd be home all day, she'd have to do all the cooking, laundry, cleaning, pay the bills, getting things fixed at home, taking the trash out, etc. Adding that he would only be responsible for picking up after himself and not messing up the house. He said that his wife was upset at his response and told her husband that she is not a maid. She said that she didn't want to spend her days doing the housework. I said that is literally the job of a stay-at-home spouse. So she said I'm being misogynistic. I replied I'm not being misogynistic because I'd be doing the housework too if I was going to be the stay-at-home spouse instead of her, he wrote. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, a unit of the United States Department of Labor, stay-at-home spouses are not as common as they once were. However, with rising unemployment rates in 2020 due to C-19, the number of married couples with just one full-time worker rose slightly over the last couple of years. In its annual employment characteristics of family release, the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that in 45.5% of married couple families, both spouses were employed, down from 49.7% the previous year. And last year, only one spouse was employed in 26.7% of married couple families, up to 25.2% in 2019. In the original Reddit post, which has received more than 8,000 votes and 2,000 comments, he said he told his wife if she doesn't like this proposed chore split, she could return to her old job. And after revealing his wife was not talking to him as a result of their housework disagreement, other Reddit users came to the post's defense. Probably going to get downvoted for this, but another person wrote, I don't even understand that sentence. Anyways, obviously you will probably need to do a few random things around the house, but no kids and she wants to stay at home implies that she's going to be managing the house and keeping it in order. Another commenter focused on his wife's accusations that he was being misogynistic by delegating much of the at-home responsibilities, and many maintained that he was not being misogynistic at all. OP is far from being misogynistic. His wife is the one who's being misandrous. Being a stay-at-home wife means doing the household chores. If they had kids, it would be fair for him to help with some things, but they don't have any. Her giving him the silent treatment lands her in a-hole territory. He continues to lambaste the original post's wife, echoing the sentiment of a handful of commenters that wrote that the man's partner is interested in living in an unreasonable manner and is heaping unreasonable expectations on their husband as a result. OP's wife wants a lifestyle she can't have, chilling and having fun, while the sole provider does most of the work. Okay, so this is why I'm titled it Black Women Hate Being Traditional. And even though that doesn't allude to what the race of the woman is, we can assume she's probably not Black. Still, Black women, I've heard Black women say the same thing, and this is a feminist mindset, and we know a whole gang of Black women are feminists, staunch radical feminists, as a matter of fact. And so my first question is, why are y'all following up behind this feminist narrative? Why do y'all follow up behind that? Feminism actually took away any and all gender roles, but only for the women. That's number one. Feminism took away, talks highly against gender roles and things of that nature, but only for women. Feminism actually does not talk about not having gender roles for men. It never says that it's okay for men to not take care of their families, not be protectors, and basically not give women the 4 Ps, not problem solve, not protect, not provide, not procreate. That is a traditional gender role for men. And whether a woman is a feminist woman or a traditional woman, all women think that men should perform that traditional role without exception. Without exception, there is literally maybe one or two circumstances where he cannot fulfill it. He's got to be gravely ill or he dead. Other than that, we think that men are supposed to provide as young as a teenager, as young as, you know what I'm saying, he's able to go and get a little rinky-dink part-time job. We think that men are supposed to start fulfilling these traditional gender roles, and it doesn't matter if he's doing it for a wife, a girlfriend, a side chick, you know what I'm saying, a baby mama, whatever the woman's status is, she wants full-time masculinity in a traditional role without exception, or else he's going to be less of a man. He's not going to be a real man. He's not going to be this kind of man. He's not going to be that kind of man. He's going to be a dusty. He's going to be a trash bag. He's going to be all kinds of names. He's going to be all kinds of things other than a man if he does not do his actual traditional gender role, his man's work, right? Because women don't have no problem thinking of men and the things they do as man stuff. But when it comes to thinking of women's thing as women's work, now all of a sudden that is a misogynist thought. So other than that, feminism also basically told women that there are no expectations. Since the gender roles was removed for women, there aren't any expectations for her. She doesn't have to do anything. This is why that question, what does she bring to the table, is actually so offensive to a lot of women, because what do you mean what I bring to the table? This is why they give you nonsensical answers like I am the table. Like that, that's stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's nonsense. Ain't nobody asked you to be an inanimate 4-legged object. Like nobody did that. You did it on your own. Nobody's asking you to do that. You know what I'm saying? Knock it off. Because you know exactly what we mean by that when we say, what do you bring to the table, means what should a man expect from you as his wife? What should he, just your basic things, your basic duties, what should he expect out of you? And since feminism took away gender roles, it also took away the expectation that women are to be doing anything at all, which has in turn made women very lazy. Women are lazy. They're not lazy when it comes time to trying to be a man, especially black women. They're not lazy for that. A lot of them will go get work, they'll go get a job, you know what I'm saying? They'll do this type of stuff. So they're not lazy when it come time to go and work and try to dictate something. But if in this situation, you know what I'm saying, they want to be stay-at-home mothers if possible. They want to be able to not have the responsibility of all the bills and things like that shouldered on them. Okay. So if you're going to get into a relationship, this is why they call Kevin Samuels, and when he asked them, do you want to pay significant bills? You know what I'm saying? Especially after you're a mother, they be like, no. It's like 99.9% of them say no, right? Only a handful of them say that they don't mind. But the crux of that is women want to be taken care of by men in a very traditional way. They want to be able to just kind of spend their days doing whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? However I want to live, whether I got kids or not. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want the pressure of him expecting me to do stuff. Like I'm expected to do the laundry. I'm expected to clean the house. I'm expected to, you know what I'm saying, have the majority of the responsibility if I have children. Like, what is this? And like, this is what, not only did feminism make y'all lazy, feminism made y'all weak. Y'all a weak group of women. I have never seen such a weak-minded, weak, jelly-backed group of women in my whole entire life. Y'all cannot do nothing without complaining. What y'all got? Dishwashers, washing machine. Y'all act like y'all got to go down to the creek and wash clothes on the stone. Like, knock it off. You got laundromats. You got all kinds of washers and dryers that fit neatly into an apartment or home. They don't even cost that much. You got dishwashers. You got all kinds of stuff to help you do this housework. You ain't even got to bend down and wring out mops no more. You got steam mops. You got wet jets. You got Swiffer jets. You got all kinds of stuff. You ain't got to get down on your hands and knees. You ain't got to do none of that stuff. You ain't got to do none of that stuff. You put the dishes in the dishwasher. Y'all lazy. Y'all leave dirty dishes in the dishwasher when you turn it on. Like, really? You don't want to clean up the whole house. Cleaning up the house may take you a few hours, like if you're doing a real deep cleaning, a week. And then the rest of that time, if you picking up behind yourself, that's nothing but just straightening up. Vacuum, you know what I'm saying? Clean the floor, make sure the bathroom clean, make sure your bed made. Like, it's not even that much, especially when you don't have kids. It is not that much work. If you get up in the morning, get your lazy butt up in the morning, okay? Stop trying to lay around and be on TikTok. If you get up, especially if you ain't working, if you get up in the morning, get your butt up out of bed, get up, take a shower, brush your teeth, wash your face, get yourself together. And then I can do my housework in like an hour and a half. After I wake up, it don't even take that much. And after that hour and a half, you know what I can do? Whatever I want to do, because my housework is done. I take time out once a week or so to wash my clothes. Because why? I got a washing machine. Okay? It don't even take that much. I don't have a dishwasher in this apartment, but I'll just wash dishes. And you know what you do? You wash dishes as you dirty them so that they don't pile up, so you don't stand in there, you know what I'm saying, 20, 30 minutes trying to wash no dang on dishes. Y'all don't even know how to do housework. Y'all so lazy. All y'all want to do is lay up all day and get dead by your man. And then a lot of times y'all don't even do that because you're too lazy to do that. Feminism got y'all crazy. Another thing, the use of the word misogyny was interesting because Black women have also adopted the I'm not a maid type situation when these is literally your womanly duties. Like, literally, this is your womanly stuff. So misogyny means hatred of women. So if men have an expectation that you do womanly things and that's a hatred to you, that's a hatred of you, then is it a misandry when you want him to do manly things that you benefit from? Isn't that misandry and a hatred of him for having to do man's work? See how that works? See, I can see a bunch of y'all nodding y'all head when I was talking about it's misogynist to think that you should be doing woman's work. But a lot of y'all was like, he better do it when I started talking about doing man's work. And you don't care nothing about being a misandrist because that's what you are. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all congratulate each other for being misandrous, especially against Black men. Right? So I find it interesting that the word misogyny was used to describe woman's work. Here's why they hate being traditional. Because not only is there accountability in being a traditional woman in a traditional relationship and having gender roles assigned the way that they used to be, not only is there accountability there, there's responsibility there, and y'all are lazy. Y'all are 100% lazy. Y'all don't want no responsibility. Not only do you not take accountability for anything, you don't want to be responsible, but you don't want to clean the house and be a maid. So that means all y'all houses is nasty. Because don't you clean your place that you stay? And you don't want to clean up when you with your husband because he might benefit from the house getting clean, or you mad because he's actually making it a demand. Y'all childish. Like what we used to do when we was kids, when we knew somebody was gonna do something, we were like, you better do it. Like if we knew it was time to go to lunch and we get in line and we look over to another kid and say, you better get in line. Get in line. Like that, we only saying it because we know we all about to stand up and get in line, right? But they would not do it simply because another kid told them, get in line. They didn't want to be told what to do. We was like in 3rd grade when we was doing that. Y'all are supposedly grown women. And you supposedly clean the house by yourself. But if he say, clean the house, you will just purposely not do it because he wants you to do it. Y'all don't knock it off. Anyway, go ahead and sound off in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host of Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.